is a FIFO notation. Just like earlier, nowadays there's a only online transactions, everything is being done. Earlier we used to stay in lines, and even in today's banks we have to there be in the line. Let us suppose there's a bank cashier is there, and we do maintain a queue of that. So this is the front of the queue where the person will be going to the bank cashier, and there's a rear of the queue where the persons will be ending at the last. No doubt, there, let us suppose at the bank only, let us suppose 6 persons are allowed to enter in the bank. Till that, no queue is further being made. This is the size of the queue. The maximum capacity of the queue, this is right now it is 6. So in real life queue, this is first come first serve, first in first out is being used. Now what happens, we do in the real life queue, once person is being given the whatsoever the requisite time of amount of time for getting being processed, the rest of the persons do shift in the forward direction. That is the front of the queue. Rear means back side of the queue. So that's a person has to move forward. But if you are using such queue for our computer science, so every element, like if I'm saying your these human beings are nothing but some set of values. Let us suppose this one element is being processed, so the rest of the elements has to be moved in the forward direction. So every deletion of an element from the queue will lead to order of n complexity. So that is why, just like in real life queue, we used to forward the people in the forward direction once the person comes out from that queue. This procedure will not be repeated in computer science queue. The computer science queue says, rather than the person which is being at that moment, that person is out, put the bank cashier back to closer to the new person. Rather than this whole of the lane persons should move in the forward direction, let the bank cashier should come to that place. That means front of this queue now will become this one, rear is no doubt the same one. Once this element is processed, front will become this one, 10, and rear will become this one. When this element is being processed, front will become this one and rear will become this one, and so on. This is the way we are using computer science queue. Now what will happen in this case, the elements are deleted from front and they are inserted from the rear side. Now the main example of queue first come first serve is within, let us suppose, process scheduling, like any of the CPU scheduling algorithm, round robin, wherever you want to try. Their priority based scheduling, their queue is being maintained, and ready queue, device queue, the PCB point linked list, that is nothing but a queue for data structure. Even in, if you are writing printing command and this is a network printer, person X has given the command, Y has given the command, Z has given the command, then queue is being maintained X, Y, Z in the form of first come first serve. And printer within this buffer picks that every printing command one by one the sequence. What is the main purpose of stack or queue? Let us suppose if queue is being maintained, even in banking sector, what is the purpose of making this queue? That too for in case of your computer science application, what is the purpose of queue means, let us suppose for CPU we are giving a ready queue. What is the purpose of ready queue? Because there is only one thing there for processing purpose, that is CPU. CPU can't process all the processes at one time. That means the rest of the processes has to wait for its turn. So for waiting purpose, this temporary buffer is nothing but a queue. And this waiting is being done on the basis of first come first serve. The queue is a data structure where the elements are there within that queue which are ready to be processed by some processor. So they are temporarily residing there. So this is based on first come first serve basis. There are other variants of queue also, we'll discuss one by one. Now for the array represent, there are two ways to represent a queue data structure in memory, using arrays and using linked list. Now for array representation, what happens? Let us suppose this is my array of index 1, 2, 3, 4. At some moment of time, the operation, just like push operation in your stack, for insertion of the element in the queue, that is called enqueue operation. For deletion of the element from the queue, just like pop operation of stack, there is the function is called dequeue operation. Dequeue is for deletion of the element from the queue. Enqueue is from the insertion operation of the element from the queue. So that some front is there and the rear is there. When some element is being inserted into the queue, rear is being incremented, because let us suppose this was a scenario. Front was the index of this element 3 and rear was the index of this element A. If you are using array representation, so this is 0, 1, 2. And when you are inserting a new element, the rear is being incremented. Rear will become equal to 3. When you are deleting an element from the queue, front is being incremented. This is the case of how front and rear has been incremented. That means whenever some element is being removed from that queue, say this is the array, when some element, there is a front is the index of front element and rear is the index of, say, rear element. The rear here is 4 index. When some element is deleted from the queue, the front is incremented. In both the case, there is an increment. When a dequeue operation is being called, front is being incremented. Front will now point to 1. When enqueue operation is being done, new element is being inserted, the rear is being incremented. In the both the case, increment is there. Enqueue, rear is incremented. Dequeue, front is incremented. Now taking the array representation, let us suppose I enqueued the value, say 3. So front is, initially front and rear both are equal to -1 because nothing has been there in the queue. Once first element is being entered, front and rear both are updated to 0. Front and rear both are updated to 0, and within A of rear, because always element is entered at the rear side. So A of rear is equal to 3. You entered the value like 3 here. After that, you want to again perform, say, enqueue operation. Say you did the enqueue operation. Enqueue operation says increment the rear by 1. Rear is equal to rear plus 1. So rear, it has become equal to 0. Now rear should become equal to 1. So A of rear, A of 1 is equal to new element. Say element is 4. At this moment, front is equal to 0 and rear is equal to 1. Again, one more element is added. Let the element is 5 and rear has been incremented and the element at A rear is being added. A of rear is equal to, तो इन जनरल केस रियर प्लस प्लस होता है एंड डीक्यू के अंदर एंड ए ऑफ रियर में न्यू एलिमेंट इज बीइंग इंसर्टेड. दिस इज जनरल केस. In first time, both front and rear are being incremented. Now again one more element, let us suppose it is inserted and rear has become equal to 3. Again one more element is inserted. Now rear has become equal to 4. Now at this moment, front is equal to 0 and rear is equal to 4. What will happen next time? Let us suppose I am writing delete q. So delete q will do what? It will increase the value of front by 1. Let us suppose x is equal to a front. This value I require during deletion. So 3 will be given to some integer variable x. Then I am saying front plus plus. Front should be incremented. So front plus plus means this value is given to x variable and front will become now equal to 1. Front will point to 1. So again I am doing deletion. The front will be again be incremented. This value will be given to x, dequeue operation. At some moment again one value is deleted. So at this moment no element is there. So this is front will become equal to 3 and rear is equal to 4. Let us suppose one more deletion is there. So front will become equal to 4 and rear is also equal to 4. So if you say this is the size of the array, that 5 is the size of the queue. No, this rest of the elements of the array are empty and front is equal to 4 and rear is equal to 4. The logic says if now I want to form further operation is I want to insert a new element within this array. So how to insert a new element? Logic says set rear is equal to rear plus 1 and a of rear is equal to element. Now rear is already at 4th position. You can't extend the size of this array because it is already at the last index. So this is logically incorrect to write it down. So this is still the space is there within the array. You can't insert a new element in this array representation of the queue. This is called linear arrays are not recommended for queue implementation. So still the space is there. You can't do insertion because rear you have to do rear is equal to rear plus 1, but the element is already at the last index. This is the last index. You can't say make the index as 5 because the size of the array is already equal to 5. Still the space is there. You won't be able to enter the element.